All right, what's going on, y'all? I want to welcome you to another episode of the Sleeping Giants podcast with Mike and Terrance, presented to you by WTV. What's going on, Mike?
Not much, man. New week, a lot of new music. Football season just started back, so
Yep.
it's a good time. Of the year. A lot of stuff going on. What about you?
Yeah, man. Same here, man. I just came back from a game last night. Went to see Troy, so it was a good game. Like you said, football season's here. We're about 6 weeks away from basketball season jumping off, and a lot of good music, man. So I'm looking forward to everything, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, fantasy football. I got a draft tomorrow night, so it's crazy. Uh, Albums, man. We're kicking off with your girl, Victoria Monet-Jaguar II.
Yeah, this is a really dope album. Been waiting on this one all year, so I'm saying excited that we finally get a chance to cover this. A lot of dope tracks on this, a lot of different vibes. You know, but I think she delivered, and I think it's a very dope project. Strong R&B album of the year contender, in my opinion. Highlights for me, I have "Smoke" featuring Lucky Day. We covered that one. Definitely a dope track. "Party Girls" featuring Buju Banton. We've covered that one as well. "Cadillac," a Pimp's Anthem, like that one. "How Does It Make You Feel?" I think is probably my favorite song on this whole project. Very soulful. Love the whole vibe of that track. All My Mama has done crazy numbers on YouTube and streaming, so I'm sure a lot of people are aware with that one. "Stop Asking Me for Ish." I like that one. "Hollywood" featuring Earth, Wind and Fire and Hazel Monet. Incredible track. And then "Goodbye." So yeah, man, I think this was maybe like 10 tracks in total. And yeah, I enjoyed the majority of this project, obviously from my highlights. So yeah, strong R&B album of the year contender for me.
Yeah, man, this is an amazing album. You nailed all the highlights, man. Only thing I would add, sometimes I go walking like in the evening time, so I keep my phone in my pocket because the sun kind of killed the screen. So I didn't even realize until I did the highlights that was Earth, Wind, and Fire on there, man. But they still got it, man. It's amazing, this amazing track, man. But the whole album is top to bottom is fire, man.
I agree. Very dope project, bro.
Yeah, for you, man, this is cracking your top 5, man, for R&B
Ab-
projects?
Absolutely, without a question.
Okay, yeah, man.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's close, man. Definitely top 10, top 5. I have to kind of go back through the list. I know Black, Kali Uchis, Masego. I'm not sure who else I had in there, but she's definitely banging on the door if she isn't in there, man, for sure.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man. You guys definitely check out Jaguar 2 by Victoria Monet. You will definitely enjoy it. Next up, man, we'll go to Ohio, my Ohio roots. That's how I got kind of in touch with this guy's music. Trippieredd, A Love Letter to You 5. I've been on the Trippie's music for a couple years. He's even got one song my mom likes, so shout out to him for that. I think this is Trippie's best album, in my opinion, man. He's very vulnerable on here, got some great songs, great singing, great rapping, and got some good features on here, man. Highlights for me would be Take Me Away, featuring Corbin, Thinking About You, Praying for Love, A Feeling, featuring Sky Morales, I'm Mad at Me, featuring Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne went crazy, man. Went crazy. Closed Doors, featuring Roddy Ricch. Not only is that a great song, but the visual is very dope as well. Left for Dead, I like that track. Win, featuring the kid Leroy rather. Helicopter, featuring Tommy Lee Sparta. Love that record. The Hate, and Trip McKnight.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is one of Trippie's best projects. Definitely the best project that I've heard since we've been covering this podcast. So I would agree with you on that. A lot of the themes, I think, considering the name of it, which was sorry, that was A Love Letter to You 5. Considering the theme, the whole project, I think a lot of the themes were a lot lighter than what we would get in a lot of other Trippie's projects. So I think it showed a different side of him that I think a lot of fans should appreciate, whether or not they appreciate it. I think they should. Highlights from me: Take Me Away featuring Corbin. Last Days, I like that one a lot. Reality. Romantic Fantasy had a Ja Rule Thug Love sample I thought was crazy. Really like that one. I'm Mad at Me featuring Lil Wayne, as you mentioned. Closed Doors with Roddy Ricch. Wind featuring the Kid Leroy and The Hate. So yeah, this was a dope project. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, same here. You guys definitely check out Trippieredd, A Love Letter to U5. And I remember a couple weeks ago when I looked at the numbers, it looked good too. So shout out to him for that.
That's dope.
Next up, man, we go to the ATL. We got Quavo-Rocket Power. Man, in my opinion, this may be some of Quavo's best work, man. He's very vulnerable on here. He's talking a lot about family, lost, recovery. Just dope project, man. Highlights for me would be Patty Cake featuring Takeoff. RIP to Takeoff, man. Takeoff verses are just incredible, man. He killed this track, man. It was amazing. Mama Told Me, love that record. Hold Me. Turn Your Click Up featuring Future. I gotta show Future some love, man. Haven't always been like the biggest Future fan, even though he's got like a lot of bangers that I love, from Honest to Karate Chop and some other sing some songs with Drake. I love a lot, but never really kind of like listened to like a whole album of his. I think we covered one on the pod, but man, he's been going off on these features, man, like the Killer Mike one, couple, probably almost most shows we cover, it's like a Future verse somewhere around, man. So he's going crazy this year. So I got to show Future some love. Back Where It Begins featuring Takeoff and Future. They both went in on that one. Galaxy, I love that record. Disciples, Rocket Power, and my favorite song is probably still Greatness. That's that music on there, and how Quavo wrote that one is amazing.
Yeah, I would agree. I think this is a dope project. Quavo showing some vulnerability on this project, kind of similar to what I was saying about Trippie's project, but definitely some of the best work, in my opinion, of his career, especially as a solo artist. I think this is a really strong project. Didn't have a whole bunch of features either, so he really carried this whole project, and I thought he did a good job with that. Highlights for me: I got Fueled Up, Patty Cake featuring Takeoff, as you mentioned, fire track. Mama Told Me. Who With Me, like that one a lot. Turn Your Click Up featuring Future is dope. Hold Me, as you mentioned. 1111, Rocket Power, and Greatness. So yeah, I like a lot of the songs on this project. I thought Quavo did some dope rapping. It was well produced. So yeah, I think it's good, man. I like it.
Yeah, I agree, man. All right, man. Next up, we got Russ with Santiago. I'll let you start this one off.
Yeah, man, this is a really dope project. I gotta give Russ credit. He was doing some real rapping on this project. And I thought a lot of the subject matter that he chose to rap about was very dope. There were songs where he addressed things like mental health, songs where he addressed uh, things like suicide and all kinds of different things. But just the way that he did it, I just thought was so well done. And the production is always dope. Russ produces the majority, if not all, of his stuff. So yeah, it's always dope on the production end. And even the two songs where he sang, I thought were pretty dope as well. So yeah, I really like this. Highlights for me, I got See You Soon, Smooth, Fraud is incredible, Empty, I Love You Boys, Fire, Enough is an incredible track. That's one of the best tracks I've heard all year. Oasis, Tunnel Vision, and The Wind. So yeah, this is a very strong project.
Yeah, I agree, man. Russ is a great producer. The guy can rap, sing, songwrite. He does it all, man. You know how I think it was last show we covered Pagekennedy. Russ is another guy, man. I mean, when he does like those Chomp albums, he's on
Yeah,
there rapping with Black Thought and King Crooked and a lot of people. So Russ is another guy, man. He definitely accepts the challenge of, doing verses with people. So I got to salute him for that. Highlights for me would be Smooth, No More, I Love You Boy, Enough, Adventure, Oasis featuring BB Borlery. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken. Fatima, Distracted, and The Win. But yeah, I agree with you, man. This is an incredible project. And I know it's doing some good numbers as well. So, shout out to Russ.
yeah, and I think that was a great point you made in reference to how we talked about Paige on the last episode,
Mm,
and taking the challenge of you know putting yourself around world class MCs and
yeah.
putting that pressure on yourself to deliver. And Russ has done that multiple times with those Chomp projects. So yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that statement 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. Next up, we got Yo Gotti and DJ Drama, Gangsta Grillz, I Showed You So. Um, yeah, I haven't really been like the biggest fan of some of Gotti's kind of latest music or whatever. So I didn't really know what to expect when I listened to this album. Dude delivered, man. I gotta give him some love, man. He cooked up a good mixtape. I mean, he really went in, man. I like the message. I like his swag. I like a lot of the stuff he talked about, man. It's kind of similar when you was talking about Killer Mike's album, how when you heard the singles at first, you really didn't know how to make it out, but then we heard the album, it made sense. I kind of put that in context here with Gotti. When I heard some of the singles, I was like, it's cool or whatever, but in totality, listen to the whole project. Yeah, it makes sense, man. So I got to give him some love for it. Highlights for me would be Drive Away Furniture, Mind My Business featuring Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg went crazy on there, man. No Fake Love, POV, Point of View, dope, man. I love that track. I love that track. And I'm Out sounded really good too. So I got to definitely show some love to Gotti for this project, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree with everything you said. Moneybagg did go off on that Mind My Business song too. Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was crazy. But
yeah,
yeah, man, I liked really I think this was what, like a 10 pack maybe?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I like the majority of it. And I'm a Yo Gotti fan. I've been a Yo Gotti fan from pretty much the first time I heard him. So, you know, he didn't do anything on this that, I wasn't really expecting,
Mm-hmm.
but it was consistent and he delivered like you said. So that's all I can really ask from him, especially at this point in his career. So yeah, I thought it was dope. Highlights for me, I got Driveway Furniture, First 100 Bands, I like that one. Mind My Business featuring Moneybagg, as you mentioned, crazy.
Yeah.
The One, I like that one, and I'm Out. So yeah, this is a dope mixtape. Like I said, 10 pack. I know I named five, you named at least one or two that I didn't. So yeah, this is definitely a solid project.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Man, he's one of the few guys I saw kind of do this. While on one half you had all the stuff with Drama's vocals, but the second half it didn't have Drama's vocals on it. So I thought that was pretty just something to point out.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. Next up we got John Batiste, World Music Radio. I'll let you start this one off.
All right, John Batiste with World Music Radio. Now, this is a dope project, in my opinion, because of the fact that John Batiste really covers a lot of different stuff when in his music. Obviously, some of the things can be a little more poppy to where they're, have a large crossover appeal. But then he can do tracks like Uneasy with Lil Wayne as well that are
Mhm.
just as dope and fire. So I thought that the variety of the different sounds and the different vibes that we got from this project was really what made it dope to me. And hence the title, World Music Radio. I really think he attempted to make something that everybody could feel. And
Mhm.
I think he did a good job, if that was his mission. Highlights for me. Be Who You Are. We covered that one previously when a couple months ago, I think. And then like Was that the same track that had JID and
Yeah, yeah.
okay, yeah. Now this one on the project, this one didn't have this was just the regular song. It wasn't with all the features.
I think it had the features on it. It's been a couple days since I listened to it, but on my highlights I got JID, New Jeans, and Camilo.
Okay, I could just be forgetting, bro. Like you said, I know it's been a couple days, but I could just
Yeah.
be forgetting. But we definitely covered Be Who You Are. Worship. Drink Water featuring Fireboy, DML, and John Bellion. We covered
Crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
Dope track. Calling Your Name. Dope. Butterfly. Uneasy featuring Lil Wayne. Call now 514-305-8269. And I've been so tempted to dial that number just to see what it is.
Yeah.
I might do it after this pod though. And Running Away. So yeah. And this one's kind of I want to say it was like 17, some maybe 19 tracks, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
But definitely a wide variety of sounds and vibes. So I think everybody will find something that they'll like.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, he went this dude is a maestro, man. Just man, I know he's a musician, singer, songwriter, so this guy's multi-talented, man. I got to give him his props for that. Especially me being such a huge, Prince fan. I always, have to give it up to guys like him, Masego, guys like that can do multiple things. This album was very well produced, spiritual, soulful, and his vocals sounded amazing. Highlights for me would be Rain Dance featuring Native Soul, Be Who You Are featuring JID, New Jeans, and Camilo. Worship, Drink Water. That track is crazy. Featuring John Bellin and Fireboy, DML, Calling Your Name. I even like Claire de Lune featuring Kenny G. Man, Kenny G is still amazing with that saxophone, man. Uneasy featuring Lil Wayne that we talked about. Boom for Real, Master Power, and White Space. Yeah, but this is, it's kind of like on the long side, but but this is a guy, he doesn't like come out with album. We're not going to get 3 albums from him this year. So this is definitely something to hold his fans over for a while. But this is a great project, though.
I agree, man. And I think that's a great point that you made about him not dropping music as frequently as some other artists do. So yeah. Maybe that, I guess when you're dropping not as periodically or as frequently as some of the rest of the artists does, a longer album can benefit you a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree, man. All right, man. Next up, man, we go to the D, Mickey Diamonds with Death Threats. I'll let you start this one off also.
Yeah, Mickey Diamond with Death Threats. Now I like the concept of this just because, like, who makes a project where somebody's threatening to kill you off? Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who does that?
Right.
So just the whole concept, like, and then you got the voicemails. He's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and go to this place and see if I don't pull up." Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I love the whole concept. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do anything like. And when we covered Oroku Saki earlier in the year, and I spoke on the project that he did last year, I think it was like No Liquor on Sundays or something like that. Like, you can see that he definitely puts a lot of thought into these projects. It's not just, a combination or a compilation of songs. Like, everything is definitely thought out. So to get to the highlights, When a Stranger Calls, crazy. And I think that's a movie as well. So, like, nice reference there. 2412, Sleepers, Tokyo T, Sir Smoke a Lot. Racer X is fire. Cause man, I used to be the biggest Speed Racer fan. So like, just the fact that he even thought to do that is fire. And then Death Threats. This is a fire project. Really dope.
I agree, man. You named all the highlights. For me, I would just add Primetime Dion. But yeah, like you said, man, this is a good project, dope bars, good listen, and yeah, he was tripping me out with the with the dude call and threaten him, like it kept kind of building up. Like dude wasn't playing with him, but yeah, I like this project, man. So shout out to Mickey Diamond. Man, this guy, well, he's like on what 4 projects already this year, man. Like he's just, man, he's another machine, man, for sure.
Yeah, his output is crazy and it's all quality. So
Yeah,
like, yeah, shout out to Mickey Diamond. He's a dope MC that I
yeah,
don't think gets enough credit or is talked about enough.
yeah, yeah. All right, man. Last but not least, we got another Mickey Diamond album. Nobody Bleeds Like Flair. Man, this is just my opinion. I think I've listened to 3 or 4 Mickey Diamond albums. This is probably my favorite one. The samples on here were just crazy. Like he went in on these samples, man. The samples were crazy. His pen, of course, the pen is going to be there. But this is a dope concept album, man. He really executed on here. Highlights for me would be Figure 4 2, To Be the Man. Dope because, you know, all the stuff he's saying, you know, you start thinking about Ric Flair. To be the man, you got to beat the man. That's dope. Horse and Chariot. I love that record. Nobody Bleeds Like Flair. The Best There Is. Another Ric Flair reference. And Nature Boy. But this is a dope album, man. Really good.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the samples were fire. The production is crazy. And just the theme, once again, like he does
Yeah.
such a good job of like just making these themes like make sense because I
Yeah.
don't know how many other people could take a concept like that and make an album out of it.
Yeah.
So like shout out to him on that.
Right.
Highlights for me, Figure 4 2, Custom Made is crazy. Nobody Bleeds Like Flair, fire. Slick Rick. You know, obviously with Ric Flair and then a nod
Mhm.
to Slick Rick, you know, yeah, just dope.
Yeah.
Gold Bottles and Nature Boy. So fire. I love it.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you guys definitely check out Mickey Diamond. Both of these albums, Nobody Bleeds Like Flair and Death Threats.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike, what we got for our singles, man?
Yeah, let's get into it. So we got Cory Gunz with NAYSAY, produced by Cartier, the God. This is a dope track. Cory's a dope MC, always gonna do his thing lyrically, dope production, so I like it. Dope.
Hey, man, it runs in the family, man. Dope, dope track.
Facts. All right, let's go right back to Cory Gunz with Super Goblin, also produced by Cartier, the God. So I don't know, maybe they might have something cooking up. But once again, another dope track, dope production. Cory did his thing, fire.
Yeah, crazy, man. I like it. I like it.
All right, next we got Trippieredd featuring Tommy Lee Sparta with Helicopter. I know you spoke on this one during your coverage of Trippie's A Love Letter to U5.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. I'll let you you know, say your piece again.
Yeah. Fire emoji. I like it, man. I kind of like the other guy kind of had like a Caribbean type, you know, vibe to it. And then Trippie came in and did his thing. A dope track.
I agree. I think it's a dope track as well. And like you said, the different vibes on the track with Trippie doing his thing and Tommy Lee Sparta doing his thing, I thought they
Mhm.
meshed well. Dope
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, dope track.
Next we have Caskey with the Feel freestyle. Now this is a freestyle from the Kendrick Lamar track from what was that? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you start. Go ahead.
Fire, man. I gotta give it up to Kasky, man. I am so looking forward to his album, man. I mean, we got a lot of dope guys out here, man, from Ritz to Millie's and who's the guy last week we covered? He had like the 8-minute song.
The
The guy
8 minutes. Oh, you talking about Chris Webby?
yeah,
Yeah,
Chris Webby. Yeah. So we got a lot of, you know, white MCs out here that's killing it, man. Token and a lot of them, but I can't lie, man. Like Kasky kind of gives me that feel. Like, okay, okay. Like I like what he's doing, man. I like the direction that Kasky's going in, man. So I'm looking forward to whatever he's cooking up. But this is fire, man. He really went crazy.
I think it's dope too, and I agree. Caskey's dope, man.
Yeah.
I know that Firestarter track. Like I was been talking about some of the bars that he had on that track, you know, for a couple weeks. But yeah, he's definitely a dope artist. This was definitely a dope track. And I like that, when people, I think you've said it multiple times, when people do tracks that other people have done, you
Yeah,
really want to make sure you do justice. He did justice to
yeah,
this track. So yeah, it's fire.
yeah. Hey, one more thing. I'm one of the biggest Wiz Khalifa fans out there, man. But he gave Wiz a little work on here, man. So I'll be interested to see if Wiz, respond.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he responds. I don't really know that it was one of those things that you would respond on a track.
Mm,
Maybe it may be more of a conversation type thing, but
yeah,
I'll be interested to see how that goes. So,
yeah.
next we got Earl Sweatshirt and the Alchemist featuring Mike with Century, who have a secret album out that we will hopefully be covering in the next couple weeks. Um, but yeah, I'll let you start with that.
Oh, it's dope, man. Dope. Anytime you get the Alchemist on something, I don't think he's gonna put his name on something unless it's good. So it's dope.
I agree. I think it's dope. I think Mike did this thing too. And Earl is always going crazy. So yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Next, YK Osiris with Pressure. I think it's a solid track.
Yeah, I go solid also.
I feel that. Next, we got Dame Dollar featuring Brookfield Deuce and Young Rail with Mike Breen. Dope, dope track. I love the whole concept. I thought all three artists did their thing. Dope.
Yeah, Dame ain't playing, man. Dame ain't. Hey, he's something to. He's a lot to handle on the court, man. But he's definitely he's putting in some work in the studio, man. So I gotta give him his props, man.
Facts. Dame is nice, man.
Yeah,
People really be. I think people really be sleeping on Dame as an artist for real.
yeah, I agree.
Next we got Asake with Lonely at the Top. Uh, this is dope once again to me, man. Everything we've covered from him thus far, I've been impressed with. So, shout out to Asake. I thought it was dope.
I agree, man. I agree.
Next we got Babyface Ray featuring Los and Nutty with Lil Tyler Flow. Now this is more of a video review on this one. We covered Babyface Ray's project, I think maybe 2 weeks ago or so.
Yeah,
But yeah, I thought it was a good track. Video had a lot of energy in it, so yeah, I like it.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Next, Brent Fire featuring Coco Jones with "Moment of Your Life." I'll let you start.
Good track, man. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's dope. You know, two artists that I like a lot too. I
Hmm.
like Brent and I like Coco Jones a lot too. So it
Hmm.
was a nice collab.
Yeah.
Uh, I kind of wish, you know, I kind of wish it'd been a longer song. Not that
Hmm.
it was like super short, but I just feel like they kind of left a little bit on the table.
Hmm.
But ultimately, I don't have any negative things to say. I still think it's a good song.
I agree. I agree.
Next, Marco Plus featuring Silky with High ASF. I'll let y'all figure that out.
All right.
Um, I think it's a good track.
Okay. Um, I think it's decent. I think it's decent. It's one of those ones maybe I have to kind of listen to a couple times to kind of, catch it, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
I feel it. Next, we got La Russell featuring Tote with Django. I'll let you start.
Yeah, I found this interesting. I did a song before called Django. I thought this one was just cool. I don't know if the video kind of threw it off for me a little bit, but I thought it was okay though.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too. Like, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
And La Russell has a lot of songs that aren't like really long either.
Hmm.
So like, I thought it was cool. It kind of felt more like a freestyle than a song, but
Hmm.
overall, I thought it was cool
Yeah, I agree.
Next, we got Armani Caesar with Freaky T freestyle. Dope. Armani's dope. I like it.
Okay, Martin, yeah, she is dope. I may have to just go back and listen to this one because I put Cool down, so maybe I need to go back and listen to it. Maybe it just didn't kind of, hit me. But a lot of times when I'm listening to some of this stuff, I'm sometimes going through 30 songs at one time. But I go back and give it another listen.
I feel that. Next, we got Mick Jenkins featuring Benny the Butcher with Sitting Ducks. We covered this one when we covered Mick's album, but yeah, this is fire. Dope.
Crazy. Yeah, they went crazy, man.
I agree. Next, The Mechanics featuring Jay Stalin, Legia, Forax, and June on the Beat with Moving. I'll let you start.
I like the beat and I like the energy. So I see what they were trying to do. I got it's cool. It's not bad. Obviously you got some guys on there who can rap and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe it's just something kind of missing from this track for me, but it's not bad though.
No, I agree with you. I'm right there with you. I think it's cool. I agree the beat was dope.
Yeah.
There was one line on the song that just kind of confused me. I think it was on the first guy's verse. But, ultimately, I think it's all right. So I don't think it's bad. I'm gonna go with cool to all right. So we're in that range.
Yeah, I agree.
Next, we got Black Youngster featuring Tay Keith with Mosh Pit. This was just cool to me.
I agree 100%. It's just cool.
Next, Lil TJ with Nobody. He's got the song cross sample on this one. I think it's a solid track.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I noticed that Jay-Z sample as well. Yeah, it's a good track.
For sure. Next, Coast Contra with the Breathe and Stop freestyle. I'll go ahead and let you start.
Nah, I know those your guys. Go ahead.
Fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? They said at the beginning, I think it was Eric Jamal at the beginning of his verse said, "We gave y'all 6 months and the people still saying we won't come." Like I've been wondering where they been, bro. I was like, why hasn't Coast Contra dropped anything? And here we go. So like, yeah, I'm talking about that's a way to come back and let folks know that you're doing your thing still. So fire.
Yeah, I've seen. I didn't get a chance to like click on some of those videos, but I've been seeing a lot of big YouTubers, like reacting to this. Yeah, those guys went crazy, man. And I like the third guy, how he's a little different than the rest of them. But yeah, they got something there, man. So those guys are special, man. I love the freestyle.
I agree. The third guy, I think his name's Rio. I might be wrong, but yeah, he raps in Spanish a lot, and like he did the Spanish thing and then brought it back to English and snapped even harder in English. Like, yeah, they went crazy, bro. Fire.
Yeah, crazy.
Next, Usher, Summer Walker, and 21 Savage with Good. Solid video.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like, I think it's not bad. I don't know what people like. Some people been giving this track like a lot of flack for whatever reason. It's not bad. I think this is better than like the Boyfriend song. So it's not bad.
And you know what's interesting? I think this song makes sense for a lot of people in 2023. Like I think there's a lot of people in situations with, maybe ex-significant others or things like that, where, they may not be good, but they're still good. And so I think the song makes sense, in 2023. So yeah. But the video itself, I think, is just solid. The song we've reviewed, before, but solid video.
Yeah.
Quavo is next with Disciples. I'll let you start.
Good track, man. Good track. A lot of energy. Quavo doing this thing, man.
I agree. Co-sign 100%.
Yeah.
Next, Sauce Walker with That Boy Did. I'll let you start. Go ahead.
Fire emoji, man. He snapped, man. Snap.
I think it's dope too. I think it's dope. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Next, we got Jaron Benton with Don't Speak. Now Jaron, haven't heard from him in a minute. I know, for those who may know, he used to be with Funk Volume back when that was still a thing. I like the sample on this. It's a No Doubt sample, so that's dope.
Yep.
Yep. And the track is real. He says there's a lot of real conversation, a lot of real talk on this track. So dope to me. Dope.
You covered everything, man. I agree 100%. Yeah, I was gonna point out that No Doubt sample was crazy, but yeah, it's dope.
Facts. Yeah, and I'm not sure if Jaren produced that himself. I have to go back and look at that. But yeah, definitely dope track.
Yeah.
Next we got Stunner Girl featuring JT with Like That remix. We covered the song last week. I think the video is pretty solid. So yeah, solid video.
Yeah, hard, man. I like it. I like it.
Next we have Chris Webby with North of Richmond. I'll let you start.
I like the one last week a little better than this one. The 8-minute song, I forgot the name of it, but this one is still pretty solid track though.
I like it. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Next we got Quavo, Hold Me. I spoke on this one and you did as well when we covered Quavo's album. If you have anything else to say, you know.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
I'm right there with you. Dope track. And as we mentioned earlier, showing, you know, the vulnerability. So that's always dope, you know, to see artists show sides of themselves that you don't see frequently. So yeah, shout out to Quavo.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Next, we got Nas with the Black Magic video. I'll let you start.
Fire, man. Fire emoji. Dope video, man. Just Nas cooking, man. I like this video. I like the motion video as well, man. So it's good to see him putting out some visuals for Magic too.
Facts. Agreed, 100% dope. I like it.
Yeah.
Next, we have Humble Souls featuring Ruben Vincent, DJ Clue, RJ, and Johnny Coca with Takeover. Fire.
Yeah.
Ruben Vincent went crazy too. Fire.
Yeah. It's hard, man. I like it, man. I like it.
All right, next, let's go right back to Humble Souls with Tyree Hakeem and RJ. Tale of Two Legends. I'll let you start.
Another dope track, man. Another dope one.
I agree 100%. Another dope track.
Yeah.
Next, one more time, let's go back to Humble Souls. This would be good on the editing part, right? Humble Souls featuring vicmensa with Vic Chop Soul. I didn't know Vic produced, so that was dope to see. Vic chopping up the soul and doing this thing. He went crazy. It's got me so hyped for this vicmensa album that's coming in, I think, 2 weeks or so. So yeah, I think that could be a strong album of the year contender. But the song's fire.
Yeah, hey, Vic ain't got to get called out by Hit Boy about chopping soul, so it's dope, man.
Hey,
yeah, it's dope, man. Hey, Vic is nice, man. So I'm looking forward to his album. Comes out, I think, like in 2 weeks. But yeah, this is a fire track, man.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Next we got Black Odyssey, Adam and Eve. We covered, you know, Black Odyssey's project maybe last week or the week before. Can't remember at this point. But yeah, I thought it was dope that it was a live video. That was dope. And to see, you know, him doing this thing, the band behind him, the instrumentation, all of that's fire. So yeah, dope.
Fire, man. Fire.
Next, we got Red Veil with Drama. I'll let you start.
Hard, man. Hard. You know, Red Vel's just one of those guys, man. Him, Denzel, Curry, those guys, different, man. Just different.
I agree. Facts. Fire track. Yeah, I would throw IDK and some other names like that in there as well. But yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Next, we got Yellow Pain with Examples. I'll let you start this one.
Good track. Good track. Good track. I like the positive energy he was trying to put out.
I agree. Good track. Real track. You know, some, like you said, positive energy, some real messages in there. So dope.
Yeah.
Next, Shorty with Compliment. I'll let you start again.
I think this was just cool.
I'm right there with you, bro. Just cool.
Yeah.
All right. Next we got Victoria Monet with All Right. One of the few songs that neither of us named in our review, so I'll let you start.
I put fire emoji on here. So maybe I don't know, maybe when I listen to the album for whatever reason, I didn't write it down for one of my highlights, but I love the video, and yeah, it's real. You know, she's doing her thing on there, man. Fire.
I agree. I think it's a good track too. Like you said, I think it was well produced. The
Hmm.
video was dope.
Yeah,
So yeah, I like it. Got nothing negative to say.
yeah, I agree.
Next we got Lil Yachty, Tesla. I'll let you start again.
This was just cool to me.
You know what? I'm gonna give Yachty a solid track on this.
Solid. Okay,
I
okay.
know we were opposite opinions on the Yachty tracks from last week.
Yeah.
This one, no, I'm gonna give Yachty a solid one.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Next we got Burnaboy featuring Dave with Cheat On. I'll let you start once again.
It's Burna Boy, man. Burna Boy is kind of like in that category with Blast. Like he ain't missing right now, so it's fire, man.
I agree 100%. Fire.
Yeah.
Now I know we didn't let you start the last couple ones, but we got to do it again because we're right back with your boy
Yeah.
Prince with Alice Through the Looking Glass. I gotta let you start this
Yeah, incredible, man. I love the drums on there too, man. Those drums just snapping, man. So yeah, man, they got a Prince album coming out, man. So they went in the vault, and I think it's like 40 something new, 47 new records coming out, man. So I look forward to seeing, some of the stuff that they got out there, man. So fire emoji.
I agree. This is fire, bro. Like
Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Next, Lil Tyler, Rapper of the Year. Uh, this is a solid track. I go solid.
Yeah, I go solid too.
All right. Next, we got Kevin Gates with Rumors. I know I just said it, but once again, I'm gonna go solid track on this one. I don't think it's bad. It, I've heard stuff I like more from Gates,
Mhm.
but I think it's solid though.
Yeah, I know he's kind of addressing his haters and kind of getting at folks, I guess clapping at him or whatever. It's not bad. It's not bad. I put just cool, but it's not bad.
I feel it. I feel it. Next, City Girls with Face Down. I'll let you start this one.
I think this one was just cool.
I'm gonna give it to them. I actually kind of like this. Now, I'm not crazy about the subject matter, obviously, but
Mm,
I thought they both did their thing. So, like, I'm gonna give them a good track for this.
okay, okay, that's what's up.
Next, we got Black Pumas with More Than a Love Song. Dope, soulful. I
Hmm.
like it. Dope.
Yeah. Great song, man. Great song. I like it.
Yes. Next, Hemlock Springs, and I'm glad we get to cover her again with Anyone. Now, this is spelled crazy, but Anyone.
Right.
Um, this one, like, I don't really know exactly what genre this song is in.
Hmm.
I like a lot of elements of it. Overall, I have to go like solid to good range. I don't like it as much as the two songs we covered previously from her,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I don't think it's bad.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. This may not be as strong as some of the other two tracks that we covered before, but I still like this one. I give her a good track on here. She's dope, man. Hope she's got an album coming out or something. Cause I don't know, for some reason she just kind of puts me in the Santa Gold kind of mind frame. I keep bringing her name up. I'm a big Santa Gold fan, like huge. So I love Santa Gold, man.
Nah, I feel it. And yeah, I hope she does have an album. I think that'd be interesting to cover.
Yeah.
Next we got Tia Cola and Dave with Meridian. This is second Dave track. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is a good track. I like it.
Yeah, good track, man. Good track.
Next, French Montana with Wish You Well. And this has got Sway Lee on it as well.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in my notes for whatever reason. I'll let you start.
I think this is a decent track. I know they had these two collaborated before on probably French's biggest song. Um, what was that song? Unforgettable.
Yeah.
So maybe they're trying to like recreate that or whatever. It's not bad though. I mean, I like the whole video was dope. They're in Africa and everything, but I think this is a decent track.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, right in that range. Decent.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
yeah.
Next, Jason Derulo with Body Count. I'll let you start.
Good track, man. Good track. Like the name and what he's talking about is just crazy on here, man. But I like the track. Jason's dope, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'll go solid. You know, I don't think
Yeah,
it's like you said, the name and some of the stuff he's talking about could maybe
yeah,
throw some people off, but I see what he's doing, and
yeah.
obviously, you know, those are buzzwords right now. So like I'm
Right.
not mad at him for that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go solid.
I agree.
Next we got Jordan Ward with Zoomies. Uh we've covered I think maybe one or two tracks from Jordan Ward before.
Hmm.
This one's just cool to me though.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's kind of like it's kind of tinkering on that decent side, but it's not bad. It's all right.
Facts. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Agreed. It's very like right on the line.
yeah, right.
Next, J.I. with Thinking Hurts. Um, I go solid.
I go solid too. Yeah,
Dope. Next we got Peasy and Key Glock with No Amiris. I'll let you start.
hard, man. Hard. Peasy snapping, man.
I'll go solid on this. Yeah, I think it's a solid track.
Okay.
Next we got Duke Deuce with GTD. This one I like Duke Deuce, but this one's just cool to me.
Yeah, it's just cool. Yeah.
D Smoke featuring Sir. Work hard, play hard. Dope. We've covered the track before. The
Mhm.
video's dope. I like it.
Yeah, fire emoji, man.
Next we got Chase Fetty, Rome Streets, Boldy James, and Mike Muller with One More Sale. This is crazy. Dope.
Crazy. Yeah, I agree. It's crazy, man.
Next, SZA with Snooze. Fire. And the video's crazy. Fire.
Yeah, track of the week, man. I mean, the song's been out for a minute, but it's amazing, man. This is like one of the best songs of the year, one of the biggest songs of the year, man. Amazing.
Man, and you know what's weird? Like, we covered a lot of R&B this year. This is probably the most R&B feeling song that I've heard all year for real.
Yeah.
With the exception of maybe like one Georgia Smith song and maybe like one song from Callie's album, maybe like one song from Daniel Caesar. But like this one, you feel the R&B on that track. It's dope.
Yeah, and she had in the video, she had Bieber. Who else was in that music video? She had a couple people in there.
Uh, I thought one of the guys might have possibly been from BTS. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
It may have been. It may be
Yeah, yep,
another.
you're right. Yep, you're right. And then some actor was in there too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, Chris Webby with Bombs Away. Fire. I like it.
Yeah. Fire emoji. Bars, man. Bars.
Yes, sir. Next, the baby, your guy with Ghetto Girls. I'll let you start.
I give him a fire emoji. I know the video was kind of on the long side, but the song didn't seem as long for whatever reason. But I give him a fire emoji for it, man. I think he's kind of then the views look pretty good on there too. So I think he's kind of making his way back, man, from all that controversy when people's trying to cancel him. I think he's kind of finding his footing now.
Yeah, you know, it's got the Project Chick sample.
Yeah,
I mean, basically sounds just like the Project Chick beat for real.
yeah,
But you know, I think he did his thing on it, so we'll go solid.
yeah. Shout out to him. He directed that video too. Kind of had a lot of Friday elements to it.
Yeah, facts. Thank you for reminding me of that. I meant to say that, but I forgot. So thank you.
Yeah.
Next we got Nick Grant with Catch This Fade. I'll let you start.
This dude, man. I mean, man, I want him just to keep cooking, man. Like, I want us to get to the point where Kendrick, you bring up Kendrick, we always bring up J. Cole. He belongs in that conversation. He's got the talent. He's got to get the catalog put in to kind of match what those guys have. But lyrically and what he can do talent wise, I think Nick is just as talented, man.
I agree. I think he's extremely talented. His wordplay and lyricism is crazy.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this next project that he's got dropping in a couple weeks will, put him on more people's radar. So, because he definitely deserves it. So,
yeah, I agree.
But yeah, fire track, fire.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna throw you a lob. Maybe he should sign with Dreamville. He just needs like a team or something. I don't know if he's like independent or something, but he needs that a push, man, because more people need to know who Nick Grant is. He's amazing, man.
Well, ironically enough, if I'm not mistaken, he signed to TDE with that group, A Room Full of Mirrors. It's like him, Daylight, the battle rapper, and like a
Okay.
couple other. I know there's one I can't remember her name right now. She's so dope though. A dope female MC. I can't remember her name right now. But yeah, like I think he's with a group, A Room Full of Mirrors. And if that's still a thing, then yeah, I think he's currently signed to TDE.
Okay, that's what's up. That's dope.
But next, we got Quavo 1111. Good track. We covered that when we covered Quavo's album.
Yeah, good track.
Next, Burna Boy featuring J. Cole with Thanks. I'll let you start.
Dope.
I agree. Dope. Cole did his thing again. Cole's
Yeah.
going crazy on these features too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, shout out to Cole on that. Next, Yunggravy and BB No Money with No Way Jose. I'll let you start.
Yunggravy has this one song, maybe like a year ago. It's the Never Gonna Give You Up sample.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. This song here, it's not bad, but it was just some stuff in the video just kind of confused me. Like, I don't know if they was trying to do like I don't know, like a Brokeback Mountain theme or something. I don't know. I was just a little confused with the music video, to be honest with you. But the song was just hard.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think the song was all right. The beat's fire. Like whoever produced that beat's crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought Yunggravy had some good bars. It like, some of it felt like it kind of felt like I don't want to say a parody, but it felt like they were having fun, so it wasn't like something to really be taken too seriously.
Yeah.
So in that light, I can respect it, but overall, I think it's all right.
Well, hey, yeah, you may be right. Maybe that's what they was trying to do with that, because it's one. Anyway, I'll leave that alone. But go ahead.
Next, we got pagekennedy with Why You Hating. Page, dope album. We just covered it a couple weeks ago, I think, maybe the last week. And yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned the Let Me Ride sample. So yeah, definitely a dope track. I love what he did with it. Fire.
Fire, man. And that car he got in there, man, it's crazy, man. Fire, man.
Yeah, that video is fire too. Agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Next, Earth Gang with Die Today. I'll let you start.
Good track, man. Good track. I like it.
I like it a lot. Video's dope.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry getting this comedian on in there. Yeah, it was fire. I like it.
Yeah.
Dope. Next we got Hopsin featuring the Future Kings with Origin Story. I'll let you start.
Bars. Anytime you get something from Hopsin or Dax, they're going crazy with the bars. But the Future Kings, those guys came through as well.
Man, I don't know whether it was the beat, because Hopsin's we like you said, Hopsin, Dax, we know those guys to be real rappers and to be rappers in a lot of cases. But I don't know, it's just something about this one that just didn't connect. Maybe it was the beat for me. I don't know.
I got you. I understand. Yeah, I'm not saying it's like some
Like
fire emoji or
emoji,
something. Yeah, something like that. But I get what he was trying to do at least. Yeah.
No, I feel that too. And I'm not mad at it, but it didn't really connect like I think it could have.
I understand.
Next we got Georgia Smith with Falling or Flying. Yeah, fire. This is in fact, I'm not even going Mike. Track of the week for me.
Okay. She's incredible, man. She is special, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to her album, man.
Absolutely. Next, Jack Harlow with Denver. Now this is more of a video review. We covered Jack's album months ago. So yeah, I'll let you start. What do you think?
Yeah, dope visual, man. I liked it, and the song is probably one of my favorite songs off the album, but it's dope, man.
I agree 100%. Co-sign everything.
Yeah.
And last but not least, vicmensa once again with Blue Eyes. I'm assuming this is a single from his upcoming project.
Hmm.
Dope concept,
Hmm.
some real talk on there. Dope. I like it a lot.
Co-sign, man. It's funny we covering this because I went to his album on Apple, even though the album's not out yet, but you can still listen to like 4 songs off the upcoming album. He's got some heat on there, man. He's got some heat.
Yeah, I think Vic Low-Key could have an album of the year contender. I think I said that earlier in the show. Um, and he's definitely been cooking lately. So I hope, that he delivers, and I don't expect him not to. So, you know, if stuff like Strawberry Louis Vuitton and that
Hmm.
Swish song with Chance and G-Eazy are on there, then yeah, I
Yeah.
could definitely see that being a good album.
Yeah, the East Side Girl with Ty Dolla $ign.
Exactly, yeah. This
Yeah,
one, Blue Eyes.
yeah. I've been a little busy, so I know you sent me his freestyle off Sway like weeks ago, but I finally sat down and listened to it the other day. Man, he can just rap just easy. It's just easy for him, man. And then his friend who was next to him, he got off too, man. So that's a dope freestyle.
No, facts. And I'm glad we got a chance to mention that. Like, bro, he makes it look so easy. It's
Mhm. Yeah,
almost like it's scary, bro. Like,
yeah.
it's really scary. Like, this dude's incredible. And the fact that folks don't talk about him, and granted, part of that could possibly be from, as we spoke earlier in the year when we covered some of Vic's music, past controversies. But it's like, come on. Like, that was years ago. Like,
Mhm.
this dude's putting out incredible music. He's going on Sway doing incredible freestyles. Like,
Yeah,
I just hope he gets the credit and the recognition he deserves when he drops his project.
right. Yeah, because he freestyled for what, about 9 minutes or something, man?
Bro, like it was
Crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
I,
crazy. Yeah.
I like King Lo's the only person I seen. Well, Deontay Hitchcock did it too, so let me give him his credit too. But them the only people I seen go to a radio station just to be like put on a beat or put on a bunch of random beats and they just rap for like 6, 7, 8 minutes at a time. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Great. I know back in the day, Snoop had went on God, what's the guy's name? Over there in the UK. Um,
Fire in the booth.
no. What's the guy?
Oh,
Eminem and all them go over there. Tim Westwood.
Ken Westwood.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Snoop went over one time, did like 20 minutes or something. But yeah, I gotta give it up to people who can just do that, man. Like make it look easy, man.
yeah, facts.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we had some good projects this week, man. Victoria Monet, Trippieredd, Russ, a lot of crazy albums, man. Some good songs too, man. Good singles, man. That SZA she is killing the charts, man. Like not only R&B stations, but pop stations. There's another record she has. I think it's called Kill Bill. That's getting crazy play. So yeah, man, it's a good week of music, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, both of those Mickey Diamond projects were dope. Just to mention some stuff that you didn't. John Batiste was dope.
Yep.
That Caskey, The Feel, uh, that Jaron Benton track, uh, that Burna Boy and J. Cole. A lot of good
Hmm.
stuff this week, man. Always though.
Yeah, man. I agree, man. Yeah, man. Any projects coming up, man? You looking forward to?
Yeah, that Vic, that's coming soon. I
Hmm.
saw like a day or two ago that 38 Special and Conway. I don't know how Conway just puts out all of this music, but they're
Yeah.
supposed to have something else coming, I think in like a week or two. So like
Okay.
I'll definitely be on the lookout for that.
Hmm.
Um Trying to think of anything else. I was still waiting on that Tizo touchdown.
Hmm.
I saw something. I think he dropped a new single, so maybe we'll cover that on the next episode. But still waiting on the album. Still
Okay.
waiting on that West Side Gun album.
Hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I know burnaboy dropped. So yeah, man, we got some stuff to kind of check out.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to get that Earl sweatshirt and the Alchemist in soon. Like right now, it's like kind of hard to access But you know, we'll figure that out within the next couple of days, and we'll get that to you guys.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, Mike, give everybody your social media, man.
Yeah, it's M1C underscore CH3CK on Instagram.
All right, I'm on Instagram as well at In the Hills Music. Look for us also on Facebook. While you're there, look for Terrance Hill. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate everybody for vibing with us. And also look for In the Hills and Terrance Hill Music on YouTube. But we definitely appreciate you guys for vibing with us. The numbers look good from the last show. So thank you so much. And we'll see you on the very next episode. Take care.